I'm going to get into it today. Apologies, everyone. I'm still recovering from a really sore throat. I think the mic's working. Yep. All good. All right. All right. Welcome back. We're going to do some City Skylines 2 stuff today. The new Bridges and Ports DLC came out with some new maps. The new maps have on it bodies of water that have, I mean, some of the other maps might as well, but they've got oil in them now. You can put oil rigs out on the waters. There's fishing spots for fishing or farm fishing and all sorts of cool stuff we can check out as we get through this DLC. I'm really excited for this one because it adds a heap of new parks, fishery stuff, wharf stuff, almost like gated wharf areas, which look pretty cool. Ferries for public transport as well. So lots of stuff it adds. I'm gonna do my best to try and get through this today. Hello, Dan. I'm gonna do my best to try and get through this because I don't want to burn out for the weekend either. I want to be streaming over the weekend. And I got 3 strepsils left for today. I should have got more strepsils. But so what we're gonna do, I'll go live screen. We're going to go new game. We're going to be doing it on the normal settings, so you know, loan limits, buying the land as it comes up, that sort of stuff, relocation costs. So we'll play everything on normal, as normal. Apologies if that music's too loud. Actually we can sort that out now. There we go, we can sort that menu music out. That was a bit loud. Let me know if it's still a bit loud. How are you, Dan? You must be in bed or getting ready for bed. Okay, and with the new DLC, you can tell the DLC because it comes with the Bridges and Ports logo on it, just here. Now, there's...
Great kids, don't get cocky.
Dan, how many months is that, buddy? Hang on a sec. I've got to pop the chat out, the chat window out. I've got to pop... Yeah. Pop it out. And let's go live chat, thanks. Dan just says welcome to Ensign, buddy. Welcome to Ensign. I thought you were already in Ensign, but thank you, mate. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna go probably Lakeside Harbour. It's got a lot of good stuff. It's got plenty of resources here. I mean, this is one I was thinking about, or it's just a landmark and buildings. This one here doesn't look too bad. Verdant Vale, but I think we might go Lakeside Harbour. You stayed up for the stream that was going to start 40 minutes ago originally? No, it wasn't. You prove that. Prove it. Yeah, look, Dan, 30 minutes ago, I was probably going to cancel the stream just because of how sore my throat is still, but I haven't streamed all week. All right, we're going to call this place... now, Lakeside... there's actually a famous racetrack north. It's actually way north, heading towards the Sunshine Coast, but it's called Lakeside. Lakeside Racetrack. You can Google it. My old man's used to race there a fair bit. We do some testing with the race car there sometimes when we go out there. It's a really sort of residential area out there now, so they complain about the noise. Hello, Amy. How are you? So while I want to call this Lakeside because it is Lakeside Harbour, I kind of like the name Lakeside, so we will actually just call it Lakeside. We'll do one word. Only because there is a place that's really fond of me called Lakeside. I'll leave everything as is. We'll start that game. You're not sounding much better. Amy, it's really sore still. I've got 3 strepsils left for today. I've got a couple of drinks here to help keep my throat cool. I'm just going to play it by ear because I don't want to burn out too much for the weekend. But it is sore. I got some cream for that sore throat. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it, mate. All right. this is our build square here. Okay, couple of things I want to show you with the new DLC. If we go here, if we bring up the information views and we click on our natural resources, you'll now see things like oil out in the middle of the water here. Like I was talking about, we can get oil rigs set up. You'll also see fish population. Yes, we can set up fishing out in the deeper parts of the water out here now as well. It's not great. Is there any better fishing spots? On the other one, there's like fishing spots with like 10,000. Just must be how deep the water is. We could probably make the water a little bit deeper. The other cool thing that comes with this, which we're going to be able to do, is switch these bridges out for better bridges. Because there are some really cool bridges they brought into the game. Am I feeling better? I think sleep-wise, it's been fine since the gummies have come in and I use them for the sleeping, but my throat's killing. It feels like razor blades constantly. Swallowing, talking, laughing, coughing is the worst. How are you doing this week, Amy? All right, so anyway, that's just something cool to see there. You can see those resources now in and around the shoals or the water areas. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, there's not a lot of landmass. Do we want to do this map? There's not a lot of landmass on it, is there? There is over here. How far does this go? Oh, there's a lot of landmass here. A lot of mountains though. Do we care about that? Nice tunnel.
Easy to remember. 0118 999 88199 9119 7253.
Hello, Hanky. Hello, Johnny. How are you? Do you want to have a look at a couple of the other maps? So this one will be alright, except it's got a giant mountain. We can build in here, which is totally fine. It's actually 2 tunnels that lead in this way and through there. Is that for train? Oh, that's for the train. Oh, that's nice. They've already put that in. Yeah, look at that. So there's this map, which I really like the look of. Sharon says, I came on to say hi at night, all absolutely shattered. Sharon, it's no dramas. Get some rest and I'll see you over the weekend. You've got chemo starting on the 7th, Amy. Man. So that's only 7 days away. 8 days. I just want to have a look at potentially buildable area 43%. Yeah, buildable area is only 26% here. Maybe I like the look of this one. We'll have a look at Sanctuary Bay, but I still think we might call it Lakeside. %63% buildable area here. It does kind of... Let's check out this one. Verdant Vale. We'll still call it Lakeside, I think. How are you? How are you, Johnny? How's your day been, mate? This is I kind of like this, and Lakeside probably fits the name of the place a little bit better as well. It does have oil out here, fish population, plenty of fish pop, plenty of buildable areas. It just seems a little flat, this map, doesn't it? I suppose it's all right. Right, should we go here? This is our starting square, so let's just check this out. See if we can do our own power. Looks like we've got 2 meg there. 3.5. It looks like we're going to be importing power. Yeah, I'm thinking I like the other map, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about this one. Is this some of the new bridges, I think? That's a rail bridge. Look at that thing. That's cool. Johnny says, started a small easy job fixing my brother-in-law's bed. Turned into a hell of an afternoon job. Johnny, when do they ever go as according to plan? I just want to check some of the other maps before we commit. I think I'm going to go with Lakeside. That was that one. Let's check Sanctuary Bay. Just in case we like it, we'll go Lakeside. Oh, look at this one. So it does have ocean area out here. Whoa. This one's kind of cool. Let's maybe build here. Either build here or back on the original one. We'll go here. Why does it keep changing this? Just let me know if that music's too much. Let's get the graveyard up and running ASAP. I want to play Farthest Frontier again, Johnny. By the way, they've changed the road textures, vanilla. You can see that they look a lot more natural now. The roads, they've darkened up the textures of the roads a lot more in the game. That's vanilla across the board, so it looks really good. Okay. Oh, no, not very good there. 1.25 there. Oh, all terrible. Okay. Looks like we're starting this, so we're going to take you back a little bit. To about here. What we'll do is we'll put our water out here. We'll put all our utilities out here. So we'll start off with this road. What about Anno? Johnny, for those lucky enough to have Anno, it's really good. I do want to play Anno, but I don't have access to it yet, I don't think. Let me have a look. Anno 11.7 Pax Romana comes out on the 14th, Johnny. 14th, mate. 14th, we'll pick that up and have a go at it, yeah? Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be a good that game. I mean, from the people that have already got access to it, it looks really good, you know? Yeah, it looks really good. What we're going to do here... was trying to be really clever then, but it wasn't working. It's not working. What I'll do here is I'll do that. I don't know what I was trying to do then, but it wasn't working. I'm just going to get that there. I'm going to get this here. Okay, and then on this, I'm going to put the filtration system on it, just because it helps with the sewage and the water straight off the bat. Yeah, it spends a bit of money, but we'll be right. Yeah, Whiskerwood, Amy, Whiskerwood. Because it's Hooded Horse. Hooded Horse do send out some exclusive stuff to us sometimes. So hopefully they'll send us something on Whiskerwood soon. Hopefully we get something a little bit soon on that. Okay, I'm thinking straight off the bat, we've got channels out this way. This is going to make a good little port section down here. And then we'll do some like maybe beach coasty stuff on this side. So maybe some industrial over this way. It's not a bad idea. Wind blows that way anyway, so I think what we can do is we can take our road here. Make it straight. Do that. We'll just join these up. Cool. That did not work. Okay. There we go. All right. I didn't get it. Okay, I did get it blown up by the cats. You're right. Whatever, shut up. It's good to be back, you guys. I know that this week's been pretty light on the activities on the channel. But we'll get there. Don't know how I feel about that, but we'll leave it for a minute. It's going to be like a coastal road, beach road down there, type of thing. And then what's going to have to happen, it's going to have to head around that way. But we might do a main road that maybe goes up that way. So almost like this should be some kind of boulevard. Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Preaches! Don't get cocky!
Who's that cheeky bugger? Johnny.
Yeah, 31 months of pure pleasure.
31, mate. 31, Johnny. That's bloody huge, mate. Thank you so much. I can't believe that. 31. That means everyone's pretty much 31 now, yeah? Wow. That's enormous. Dick's enormous. D-I-X-I-E. Dixie. Oh, thank you so much, Johnny. Right. So that's our main street like that. I kind of want to split the main street into two, but we'll leave it for the moment. Hank's being pretty vocal out there, isn't he? What we'll do here for the... We'll sort of turn this into some one-ways, I think, for the industrial. We're going to have a port section down here, maybe about here, that will connect out with that. We'll try one of these new ports. For the time being, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, and down here we'll maybe come off here a bit, I think. There we go. Is that really 12 by 12? Oh, I suppose it is. A few roundabouts with the water fountain would be nice. I'll get to that for you, Johnny. I'll get to that for you, mate. That didn't quite work out how I wanted, but whatever. Actually, it didn't work out at all. Not a huge fan of that road, but whatever.
Take a load off, everybody.
It probably should have spun around the top there, but I'm not done with it yet.
Not you, though, Sarah.
Oh, sorry. I know. Posture is important, even on the radio.
Posture?
Especially on the radio. And remember to breathe.
Okay, thanks. I'll remember.
Stay tuned, folks.
12 by 12. There we go. That's got it. How's everyone's day been today? Yeah, we'll get a few roundabouts in, hey? Let me just get some of this industrial area built up. Just trying to think where I want the... I think maybe we'll put the port section over here. Yeah, I think that'll be a good spot for it. So if that's the case, let's build some industrial off this way. It's not quite right, is it? 14. There we go. Okay. That's completely not straight. There we go. Hey BC, how are we? Holy moly, Dan. That's a lot of steps. Nice one, mate. Let me just go with, please. We do have... Go some of those. Go on 2 times. And we'll get some commercial up. Kind of like there is new commercial stuff. We'll try and get some of that up. This is the new commercial building stuff I'll have a look at. The boats and harbours stuff. They've got like fish and chip shops and things. Kind of cool. And we'll get some of this in here. Cool. Hey, Legion, how are ya? I've got... my throat's killing still. But we'll be right. We'll get there. We'll just take it easy today. We'll do a bit of an easy session today. Hopefully it'll warm up through the weekend. Sorry, just waiting on a message. Okay, how are we doing for real estate, residential? Probably need a little bit more res. I think I'll put some more like medium stuff over here when it comes. We'll go with some more housing estate in here. We can, please. It's very housing estate, isn't it? It's very Okay, we'll leave you like this. Okay, one down the middle. I don't think I want one down the middle. I think we'll go like this. Yep, that's how we'll do that. You will have an entry point there and one here. I know. My doctor, actually everyone, the doctor's in the chat right now. Dr. BC recommended I take an extra day off yesterday. And I probably should have taken more off today, but I wanted to stream today just to see how we go. Plus I really wanted to play this, and you know me, I don't like to play games offline. I prefer to play them with you guys. Okay, let's pump a heap of residential in through here. We're just gonna load it up with the residential, and then a heap of shops. I really like these new commercial buildings. They're like more restaurant-y for like harbour sides and stuff. I really like them, but we will put in some original. Actually, I'm gonna put in some of the southwest stuff there, and then the northeast stuff there, just for comparison wise. And then I'll put in some regular. Will I? No. Go back with some more of that harbour side stuff. Also, let's do some 12 by 12s here. $24, but that's not fitting. Was odd. It's 11. Okay, progression panel. We got ourselves a church inn. We got the Heath pub, UK small petrol station, the Mock-In du pub, Fox Inn. Okay, and development wise, we're going to get advanced. That's all we've got, isn't it? We got one more. I'll get the roundabouts next time for you, Johnny. We'll get the roundabouts for you next time, mate. Legion, yeah, from Mass Effect. Great game, by the way. Great game. Love Red Dwarf, and the wife watched it all last year. When are we going to see Mass Effect 3, says BC. When that idiot streamer pulls his finger out, BC. You know that idiot? Doesn't do his job. Gets better. Yeah, that guy. I might put a plaza in here. Might be like a good sort of communal sports facility or something just down here, downtown, when we get it in. Oh, we've got medium. What I was going to do here is go some row housing, but I think I like... Let's go some of these, like this. That road's wonky. These ones. We might do something like this. But I want you all the same length, please. Ah! Let's try these ones, the North American. I want a few like that along there, thanks. Maybe that many. Okay, yeah, we'll do some kind of like communal section just here. What are we doing over here?
You're listening to Deluxe Relax with Alice Brash and me, Sarah. Alice stepped out.
We'll just keep pumping this out to just try and get some money. We'll also need a medical center in here. We need a fairly cheap medical center, so we'll probably go something like this one. In terms of facilities, we'll probably just stick everything maybe down like these main roads here. So maybe we'll do like one way like that. So it has to come one way. And we'll do the medical facility like just off it. Do that. Yeah, it's not gonna help us too much, but I think it'll be fine. We've already got ambulances going out anyway, so that's good to know. Hey Death Drop, how are you, mate? Legion, I've got some basic mods on, like Move It. I don't have too many mods on just because of the update, because a lot of mods are going to get updated. So I've only got things like Move It, Eyedropper. I think I've got let's have a look here. Anarchy, which is not brilliant at the moment. Find It. These are the I'll just move myself, hang on. These are the mods we're kind of using at the moment. Nothing crazy. Actually, I haven't changed my mods from last time. Just mostly some visual stuff, some maybe water stuff, and maybe some zoning stuff. I won't run too heavy on the mods for this. At some point down here, actually, I want to check this because I just need to check. When do we get Harbour Services provide the city with both passenger and cargo ship facilities? I think we've got to unlock that first. We'll get there. Just one sec, team. I'll be back in a sec. Dan says someone get Ham some ice cream. I'm trying to, yeah, not eat like that, Dan. You know me. All right. Let's get in some more medium density in and around here. Southwest ones are only like, I think, yeah, they can go bigger than that though, I think. I'm gonna put like some shops on the corner there. In fact, I'll do that now. Put like a corner store down here. Yeah, sweet. Might get another one here. And then we can put in some car parks or something, or something like that, you know. That's sort of what I wanted, not really. And then what we're going to put in the middle here is like a park section in the middle here, or something that's like a communal space. Maybe some car parks over there when we get it unlocked eventually. You're off, Dan. Bedtime for you, mate. I know, because every second Saturday you're off to work too, aren't you, Dan? So I know you've got that on, mate. Tomorrow, yeah. We'll hopefully see you at some point around then, Dan. Do that. They don't need crossings everywhere. Okay. This here. So we'll do that, and then bit of a weird space in here, but we can put some buildings and stuff in through there, maybe a school or something as well. We do have some more room up here. I don't want to come too close to the motorway, but maybe we divvy up this section just here. if anything, that road should plug into there now, which makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Friday tomorrow, says Dan. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Saturday for us. Yeah, yearly MRI. Yeah, thanks, Death Drop. I've missed hanging out this week too. Which sucks, but it is what it is sometimes. Let's just get these in here. I'm just gonna paint them in everywhere. You know what? I probably don't want them on that road. Maybe past this point. Maybe. I think so. Maybe so. On this point, I don't want them on these main roads here, even though we've got them here. But on this one, which is a direct feeder to this main arterial road. Yeah, we'll make it like a cul-de-sac. Good. Okay. How are we doing for everything else? Money-wise, we're doing pretty good too. We probably need to get some education up. And this... I think we should keep expanding out that way with it then. What? Okay, it's not squaring up, but whatever.
Deluxe Relax with Alice Brash.
Why are you not squaring up? You should be.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert.
There we go.
Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor.
Professor Nutbutter.
A housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Professor Nutbutter.
A program to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed.
Hey, that was not good.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make
Sprinkling some chamomile tea and you should sleep like a baby.
Perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the
Glass of whiskey and some honey and lemon. Sharon gave me a good recipe yesterday and that I gave a whirl, and it was very lovely and soothing that I did use.
Looking like a wet one today. I'm gonna keep dry and stay inside. Local weather all day,
Nice.
every day.
If anything, like, that should almost turn into there as well. At the same time, there's a lot of junctions going on just here. You know? So if you were going to do this, you would make sure that A, there was no right turn there. There can be no left turn there. Yeah, that's all you do. So you can come and turn this way if you need to. Yeah, that's all you need to do that. Hey, we've got to put some signature buildings in. Okay, we got some medium stuff that I wanted to actually get fitted in here. Just one sec. Yeah. What's that? That's different. That's a different size, that square, yeah? What's this one then? Oh, whatever. It's a smaller block, who cares? (24 by 14 by 12). There we go. Yeah, okay, I made it by 14, I think. Whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna do the same here. But it almost has to be in here. (12 by 12). Sweet. Nice. Galarac. Who cares? It's not as if OCD is real anyhow. Oh, Galarac, how are you, mate? Did you come around here with that kind of talk, mate? It will have none of it. That is a super weird intersection, and I don't like it. We're gonna have to put a roundabout there for Johnny. What I do want... I don't have roundabouts on. I'm gonna get a school in. It just doesn't work there, does it? Wait. There we go. All right, so the neighborhood's starting to fall into place. Okay, let's start getting some of the medium stuff up and running in here that I wanted. So instantly, I'm going to go with these here. I kind of wanted these to be shops and buildings, but whatever. How big are these going to be, actually? As long as they're not too big. I might leave a gap right there as well. For maybe some kind of path and car park. I think that's what we'll do there. Down here, we'll get in some of this. That. What's the Japanese style like? Let's have a look at that. It's the Japanese style. And then we've pretty much got demand under wraps. We just need to put a school in and we'll be right. Looks like storage there. Nice big hardy industrial area. Right. Let's get a bit of a school in. Education. We want this building here. It's really cheap. 12,500, 5,000 a month. The upkeep is okay. It capacity of 400 and it's 5,000 a month for the upkeep. Cheap as chips. Should we make the downtown to the school down here, or I think this is maybe a good spot for the school, even though it's down by the water. We'll call it like Ridgemount Bay or something. Ridgemount Bay High or Elementary School. Let's go ahead and what I want to do here is basically give it a one-way. Actually, let's give it to you there, and you can come in from there. I think, yeah. Well, no, actually, no. Let's make it a touch shorter. I was hoping to do maybe something like that. I'll leave it like that. It's just going to be better for buses. Let's also make it so... yeah, it's only one way in and you have to turn out that way. Yep. Right, so there's a school here. We can add classrooms. That is so good. And a gymnasium, which is locked. But we can get in other classrooms, so we'll keep this whole block vacant for the school. Hey Johnny, what was on the menu for dinner, mate? I'll have my other drink and then I'll have a strepsil. Actually, I'll have a strepsil now. Then I'll have a drink. Okay. Demand's creeping back up. Oh yeah, see, I like the size of these buildings. They're not too big. I'm gonna get car parks. Oh! We've got a pub too. Maybe we should put the pubs on the corner. Maybe we should put a bit of a nightlife section just here. I love those fences down at the back of the cul-de-sac here and just one person living off that street. They look like they've got like multiple drives. I really like that. That's cool. Okay. Okay. Can't really put a park in yet. need the ones, yeah, that face that way. Damn it. That is not what I want there. Damn. I wanted to put a walkway path up there. Okay, so what we'll do is that. Make it like that. That'll be for this whole park section in here. I'm still going to put a pathway through there. It's a shame I can't get a car park in here. I can get this one. Motorcycle car park. Dinner was creamy butternut squash penne. That sounds bloody delicious. Bloody delicious, Johnny. Same situation here. I really stuffed it.
Listening to Deluxe Relax with Alice Brash, and I'm her co-host, Sarah.
Thank you, dear.
So, Alice, there's so many things I've been meaning to ask you.
We'll go right ahead. Think of me as an open book.
Then let's turn to the
I'll
page
put
on
something there.
I've always
It's like
wondered what it
parky and
would be like.
cafe.
You're
Ish.
already hypnotized, kid.
Really? You mean right now?
Is the school going?
I feel kinda
School's
normal.
not too bad. I think we need to get
Here, I'll tell you what.
buses in sooner rather than later, but let's keep going with this. We've got demand for medium.
2, 3. Anything?
No, I think I feel about the same.
Still hypnotized.
No.
Stay tuned.
Damn
We'll be
ones.
right back. A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological
These are
which are entirely
what
apart
what do we
from
put in
the
here again?
rewards enjoyed. For example,
NA low density waterfront. NA low density
Is
waterfront.
the housing shortage going to make
These
you
ones.
richer?
by certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Warm temperatures across the region
Let's have a look
today.
at the
Hope everybody
NE.
out there has a good one.
Like that. You sound like 10 pounds of poo in a 5-pound bag. Thanks, mate. Love you too. Thanks for that. I blame BC. It's BC's fault. I don't know if he's still here, but it's definitely his fault. Ooh, okay, let's put in some signature buildings. Because I haven't been doing that. Alright, we got some commercial ones here. The Fleur de la pronounced very correctly. What is this thing? It's a tea salon. I think tea salon should go down near the water. You get a large petrol station. Okay. Actually, you know what? Put the tea salon out the back here. Or on the corner here. Tell you what. I'll tell you what. This will be the tea salon. Okay. Seriously. There we go. Tea salon. BC. BC says, what the did I do? What the didn't you do, mate? These are quite large, these buildings. We're gonna have to put some bigger commercial ones down here when we can. I don't want to go much higher than that. What the did you do? What the fuck did you do, BC? Want those, please. That's the trouble with these strepsils, is they go really quick, and then it gets to like the last point where it's like kind of sharp on the edges, and you don't want to keep sucking down on it, so you just end up crunching it, and you're like, oh, really? Now it's all stuck in my teeth. Annoying. I tell you what, if we soften the height of those a little bit by going the southwest buildings. Then we can maybe put some walk tracks up behind there. That will actually play to our advantage a little bit. If I go anarchy, it means I won't disrupt any buildings. You know, we'll just do something like that behind there. I think I like that. And then we can tree it in and do all that kind of cool stuff as well. I think so. Put some trees and stuff in and it'll be right. In fact, funky. You know, just some sort of park space sorts of things. Softens the blow a little bit around. You know, just like that. That just makes that look like it's meant to be there then a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like that. And they do, these smaller style buildings kind of soften the blow between the small residential house and the larger building there anyway. Oh, we got a lot of death on the doorstep. We got a bit of traffic coming into town. We can do the Johnny roundabouts. We call them the Johnny ringabouts. Let's put one there. Let's put one here. How's the school going? Okay. It's going all right. We need to get in some public transport. We're almost at the next level. We are making money, which is good. We just need to keep working that direction of money making. What are you going to do in here? Probably just a park or something. I guess that will kind of go up that way a bit, won't it, like that? Okay, oh yeah, I'll put in some more cool stuff. I think we'll do that. Shoot up that way. The old bar and grill. Let's go ahead. Got these signature buildings. UK large petrol station. Should probably go on like a main drag here somewhere. Like here. Drew, how are you, mate? Yeah, I do. BC's trying to blame me, but it's BC's fault, really. We know that. All right, we're putting in this small firehouse, 4,000 a month upkeep. We've got a bit of a village. Remember, I've started putting in utilities and so forth here. So we'll go ahead. How big's the police station? Police station's only that big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this alleyway. Should come in there, shouldn't I? Should realistically give them their own. Just went to hit the wrong key. Okay, so I kind of want you here, right? Good reason, because I'm going to give you a bit of a yard. $15,000 for that. 11,000 for that. 15, 19, 38. 19, 19, 30, 19. Just looking for the cheapest price. Okay. I think I want this one anyway. So I can end up getting 2 there, which I might do. Okay. That's how I want that to go. Good. Okay, then I can get all that fenced off, detailed up and so forth. Okay. M's on the cough drops or sore throats sweets. Yes, the old strepsils.
Not you, sir. Oh, sorry. I know. Posture is important.
Oh, thought sweets. I could be from them gummies. No.
Thanks. I'll remember.
Stay tuned.
No, definitely not from them. I think it's just been over the last few weeks getting the flu, you know. So basically, where is the pavement surface? I want this.
Either way, if everybody is dying, that gives me the creep.
That's a wild overstatement. Are you trying to make the plan?
Right, so that's the fire brigade area.
The death rate is skyrocketing. We've got to get out of here.
You go, I'll stay and clear up the mess. You'll be back.
Right, so that's the fire brigade. Let's go ahead. There's all sorts of cool stuff here that you can do, right? I think it's under here.
So a housing shortage is bad for people trying to move here.
Is it this section? No, here. You can type basically like fire in. Here we go. We can get some fire engine props.
Yes, in the short run.
I like the sound of that.
But while we are discussing the study of
You know, something like that.
direction and its effect on the human
Is there? There should be like a fire tower here.
Looking like a wet one today.
Maybe. Look at these. Yay, we can make it look fire tower. Fire watch house, firehouse disaster facility. Yeah, so like, we can throw these in, right? Is this gonna work? I'll put that there. Here we go. Did you all hear that? Okay, whatever. We'll see how that affects us. It shouldn't affect us too much, but basically, we can get a whole like facility area built up in here over time. We're not doing too bad though. If anything, we could have probably crematoriums, so we can just get that in the city now. We don't have to worry about dead bodies too much. Let's say, what are you? You're 27. You're 15,000. 22, 27. Whoa, that's enormous. $11,000 for the UK parish. think we'll go this crematorium building. We'll do it like here. Right, that'll be the crematorium facility, which is fine. Like that. We'll come back to it later and finish it though. Yeah, just the aches pain. Andrew, you just got the aches, pains, the nose and stuff. Is that like that's almost like a COVID thing, yeah? All right. Have they added sound effects into this? Crikeys. Let's go ahead and purchase a bit of land. Thinking like that. Tile upkeep, 42,000. Cost 12,000, 13,000 upkeep. Yeah, I think I'll get those. Let's purchase that one. Keeps not too much. And that one. Okay. It's gonna hurt our money a little bit, but we'll be right. Well, it's a lot of pubs. Okay. Go like this. Right. Apologies that I'm like this on camera, everyone. I apologize. It was either that or just try and do some recordings, which I'm going to try and do anyway. Or what have you. So yeah, give me the southwest buildings. Actually, I really like those small ones. What are they? They're USA any medium density. I really like those smaller blocks. They're just 2x3s. I think they're these ones, yeah? No. They're these ones. Yeah, cool. Trees and stuff out the back. Maybe a park up here. Yeah, that makes sense. Like a dog park, walking track through up around here. Makes perfect sense. Down here, where there's like beachy stuff, what we can do is do like another little boulevardy road section. This. Yeah, that's better. Just like a little coastal road down the front there. And I can fill in some, like, cool older homes and stuff down the front here, get some shops in. And then down here, we can do our old beach trick, right? You know, something like that all the way along here. Excuse me. Ugh. We've still got a bit of a block nose. It's not super fantastic. Alright, so I wanted to do this in here if I can, please. Amy says, when my mum was a kid, she used to get rock and rye when she had a cold. What's rock and rye, Amy? It sounds like something that they do on stage on a rock concert. That's just a guess. So I was hoping for that. Damn it. How do you want that to go? Square if I can, but if not... Yeah, I think like that. Damn, it just upsets that every time when you do that. I'm just gonna do that. Yep, perfect. That's better. Why not just have a cool little street light? And then we could do something like this up in here. No. I'm getting close to putting in some of the new stuff here, by the way. Just gonna do a cul-de-sac up here. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm just going to use regular road on these ones.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Thanks for joining us here today on Deluxe Relax. I'm your host, Sarah.
It's an awkward road,
Special co-host,
but I don't think we can be too precious about it.
Coach, Alice Brash.
Hello. Thank you, Sarah. That was very nice. You're doing wonderfully. We'll be back after the break.
we're live. And
Oh, whoa,
we got
whoa.
reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
Let's fix that
If
up.
you're planning a quick trip out,
I did not mean to do that. Okay.
Until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently, that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
It's not brilliant, but it's a coastal road nonetheless. No coastal road's perfect. It's quite lumpy and frumpy, that one. It'll make for some interesting homes. Okay, I'm gonna put some bigger buildings in that section. We're gonna have to get some public transport unlocked, I think. Basic transport. Oh, that's on the next level, is it? Yeah, we have to get to the next milestone.
I like the sound
Okay.
of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of
What do we need in
We're
terms
expecting
of...
unseasonably high temperatures across the
Have a look at our
region today.
resources here,
It's quite
just for a
heat wave out
second.
there. Moms, make sure the kids
We've got
don't stay
what
out
here?
sun too long. Don't sunscreen, folks, and remember to stay hydrated. It's gonna be a hot one. Sure am glad the station has AC.
We've got oil there and fish. I suppose we could do some kind of fishing out here, yeah? Ooh, okay. We could put a farm over here. Let's get a farm in. Rye whiskey and rock candy sugar. That's what that is, Amy, that you were talking about before. That is that what your grandma used to do when my mum was a kid? She used to get rock and rye when she had a cold. Did it help? You always hear about those stories about like in the old days how they used to get that. It's kind of crazy to think about, to be honest. And just like slip a road up in there, I think. Okay, what are you? You are 119 tons. Right. So we got a bit of grain coming in anyway. We have a look here. Holy moly, this has changed. Okay, so we're getting 44,000 ton in. Right, so this is all changed. Look at this now. You reckon there's a fair bit of water mixed into it too for a kid? Nah, let them have it, Amy. So, look at this. Okay, so we know that we're producing grain now, at least 44,000 tons, and this is what we can process this stuff into, and then there's a surplus for exporting as well. Okay. Interesting. Look at this. They've broken this down. Okay, this is going to be interesting to see how it works as we get further into this playthrough. But I like it. I like the breakdown now. I like the change. So we're looking at production. Agricultural consumption is the orange. Surplus is obviously a surplus, and a deficit is here. The lack of products we're not seeing. So we're seeing the consumption is 44. The production on top. So I assume that's because that would say the excess, yeah. Production, consumption, surplus. I don't know if they change the numbers on those or if we just see the numbers here. Johnny says, boy, I'm tired. I had to do some work today. What'd you have to do today, Johnny? Sounds like lies. It's all lies, Johnny. Oh, okay, that's what it was for, to fix the brother-in-law's bed. Come on, mate. How am I supposed to remember that? You know I'm rusty at the moment. Give me a break, Johnny. Give me a break. Yeah, that's fair enough. If it was a flat pack thing, they never work. They never work as they're intended to. Kind of funky music, isn't it? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of silence. 12 by, we saying by 36. It's not right. $24 and 12. Yeah, that's right. You, that's not right. There we go. $36. That's okay by 12. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, 26, 36, 24, 12. Bang. That song was by Simon and Garfunkel. What song, Johnny? What are you talking about? Is this when you're about to DJ me? You're in the chair on the air with Johnny Hool and the gang. Breathe. The sound of silence. Very true, very true. Yeah, that can be angled there, I think. I'm okay with that. In here is where we're going to put... We're going to unlock some of this water stuff now. I'm hoping that that's the stuff we need. We've got parks too. Basic rec, which we want to get in. We'll get in some basic rec. It's a ferry. Here it is here. Small storage, and that's a storage yard. Medium storage yard. Large. I think small is what you want to begin with, because we're not doing anything massive. That's a storage yard though, so no, it's not what we want. Here it is. Small port. Right. This is where we can start building our own port, right? Where we can start importing and exporting stuff. Have a look at that shortly. We'll get into that shortly. We do have a lot of office demand. Okay, I've got some parks and stuff to do here. What do we want? Some kind of like plaza slash coffee joints in a park, I think. Something like a tiny city park. We do have a lot of residential here. So I'm thinking something like a dog park. We'll make like a multi-communal area through here. Do something like this. Sorry. Small playground for kids and stuff, so we'll do one like there. Urban Pocket Park. These are like your little coffee shop style things, yeah? We'll do that next to playground. Like that. We'll do another coffee shop style here. That. Then we'll start getting some walk tracks through. Oh my gosh, there's pedestrian bridges that wow, do that. Okay. I want to have you on continuous curve. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna get some nice like curves in as well. That. And then we can put some trees in and around and make this park look really good. But we want to put some other parky stuff in here, I think. So we'll get in like a active playground, something like this.
Down in the lot right now. Well, let's go. Oh no, I just remembered. Put it on auto. It's back.
Something like that, right?
That's too bad. Don't worry. I'll give you a chance. Say, can I catch a
Gonna be
ride
covered
home?
pocket
I just have a couple.
Sure, no problem.
We'll be back, everybody.
A housing shortage.
I wonder if you could put that here. Yes, and it won't upset that too much. Yeah, okay. That looks quite good there. The rotundas and the seats alongside that.
So a housing shortage is bad.
We just need to tidy up. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it. We'll look at all that cool stuff later. Right, so do that for us. Is that really loud, guys? Sorry.
Yes, in the short worm.
I like the sound of that.
But while we are discussing the study of the statistical abstraction and its effect on human,
Thank you, Professor.
it is a question of priority.
Do some stuff like
We're
this.
live, and we're getting reports about a traffic
And I'll bring the path down this way probably at some point too.
in the city.
Road maintenance services
Just
have
something
already
like that.
dispatched, and traffic flow should
Gives
return to
purpose to why we got
But
some
if you're planning a
parking.
quick trip out, you might
Holy
want
moly,
to
it's
wait
getting
a
busy
while
through
until
here though,
it
isn't it?
clears out.
Whoa.
You already know about it. No use reminding
Right, we
you.
should make this one way in, one way out. The way that is, that's crazy.
We're expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region.
Why do people
today.
not turn
It's
down
quite a
this
heat wave out
way?
there. Moms, make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember
Right,
to
well we can
stay
fix this
hydrated.
anyway.
It's gonna be a hot one. Sure am glad the station has AC.
We can just do that, right? That will make people potentially come this way. What's going on here? Like, why are people only using these certain roads? They can literally come down this way. Are you still talking about the sounds of silence, Johnny? You can hear your wife talk. You can hear your wife yell the silence at you. Yeah, look at these buildings. These are great. Okay, let's get in some office stuff. And what? We've got some high density, so I want to actually get some low rent housing in. Low rent housing. I guess it kind of has to be up this way, doesn't it? They're going to be quite tall, those buildings. I just want to see what the size of these buildings are here. These might be better, these ones. Yeah, I reckon these might be a better size, these low rent housing ones here. We'll see how that goes. We'll put a park out the back there. And a laneway. That? Oh, seriously? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We'll get like a cafe style one out the back here and a little like gym or something. Yeah, outdoor gym and a cafe. Sounds great. Outdoor, where's the outdoor gym? I know there's an outdoor gym here. It must be in the next section, is it? Maybe we'll put this here then. We'll do it for the parents. We'll get a little playground in out the back there, a little coffee shop. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to go too much higher than these buildings in this small part of downtown. We'll put some higher buildings at the point over here, I think. Sorry if the mic's a bit far away.
Emergency broadcast to all citizens. Increasing areas of forest
What's wrong with
are being
you?
engulfed by flames. The thick smoke
Condemned.
rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Okay. We're making all right money. How's our school doing? School's fine. But we don't have any public transport. I guess we can put public transport in. Let's put some buses in. Let's get a bus depot. Although that's expensive. 31,000 a month upkeep. Maybe we'll put Dan's taxis in first. How much is this? 12.5 for a small port. I'm gonna put a small port in just to show you guys what it's all about. Here's the thing though, we are going to need to drive that. This is what we're gonna do. Just so we can attempt to put a small port in today is how we're going to do it. Small port, right. So what happens is when you put the port in, it gets its own designated road areas. We might try like this way. How are we going to do this? It can't be connected. It can only have one way in, one way out. So, let's do this. Let's take this level here. Let's make ourselves a man-made section just here. Okay. Now, give me from there to there. There we go. Smooth that off a little bit through here. Right. Let's have it so. How are we gonna do that? Might bring that road down in this way, but it's got to be two one-laners, I think. Maybe we can use the alleys, or maybe not. Let's say that's one in and that's one out. I'm gonna just see if these work. Well, they work. Okay, so the laneways work on the way in and out. Right, so that's how you come in and out. Okay, and then on this, now this is all the new ports and everything stuff. You can still build ports like you used to and everything. It's just that this is how it is now in here. So basically we can get these 2-lane one-way port gate roads, or can we get like a one that goes like that? No. Have you got like a larger one? 2-way? That doesn't work. Have you got like 4-lane? Port Key, 3-lane asymmetry. So we would have to basically... Okay, here's what we can do. Port Key, 2-lane road. Okay, and then we'll come up to here and we'll do like... I'm trying to get this level. Maybe I just need to do some leveling off that now. Okay, one sec. So we'll level in off that.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until...
I want to have the level of that, please. There we go. That's the level we want there. Okay. Which kind of sucks. It means I might have to move that just a little bit. Okay. So if that's the case, can we now get our laneways here? We'll just get you moved to there. Let's move you to there, please. Right, that's better. Because now we're all on the one height. Okay, and let's now get our roadways in. We'll go something like some one-way stuff. Like this. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. No. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect in here. Even though I'm trying to make it perfect, I'm failing at that.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames.
Right, there we go. Okay, so
from the fire makes the air dangerous to
you guys come out into that way. Can we get you on a curve?
And remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get
Are
the
you?
fire
Yeah,
under
you're a
control.
curve there, and let's get you.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road
Like that.
conditions.
Right.
Please
Sweet.
exercise caution if you must drive.
That's
and
how we
try
get
to
in and
stay
out of
off the
here.
streets until
Okay.
conditions improve.
Now, we've
This
got
is an emergency
regular roads
broadcast
as
to the
well.
citizens. A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are
Let's just
advised
take you to
remain
there,
indoors
thanks.
until the situation passes.
This has been a local public.
I want you square,
A
please.
driving
Snap to
advisory has been
shoreline.
issued
Don't
for the
do
immediate
that.
area due to poor road conditions.
Make sure you're
Please
square.
exercise caution if you must drive, and
Yeah,
try to stay
and then
off
we'll
the
bring
streets
you
until
back
conditions
to
improve.
2-lane.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Hang on, what's going on here?
You're listening to Deluxe Relax with Alice Brown.
And me, Sarah, did you see the traffic on the way in?
I love traffic. I just fly right
Do,
over it.
do, 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 do.
You're working at
Do,
the
do,
No,
do.
it's more like a hovercraft. Well,
Go.
more like a motorcycle, really.
No way.
Now, probably the worst place to put it, but whatever.
Can I see it?
Sure. It's parked down in the lot right now.
Well,
So
let's
we
go.
just
Oh,
want 2-lane.
I
This
just
one, thanks.
remembered. I put it on auto return. It's back home already by now.
Oh, that's too bad.
Don't worry. You'll get your chance.
And then we'll probably
Hey, can I
end
catch
the
you ride
facility.
home? I just have a couple errands.
Sure, no problem.
We'll be back, everybody.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
Okay, so we'll probably end it
somewhere, in the city.
Road
like
maintenance
there.
services have already been dispatched,
And
traffic flow should
we'll get
return
you
to normal.
plugged
But
in.
if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you.
Yeah, I guess it's not going to be a huge port down here, is it?
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest.
It'd be nice to go down there and then come back up this
You
way.
can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
Okay, let's
and
then
good
switch
for
it
the
up
community.
to this
Thanks,
way.
Stu. We'll be back after.
A chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if you're heading out, don't forget your jacket.
Here we go. That's exactly how I want that to run there.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
Okay, and then this one. Right. That's our port, right? And then we can fence it off and everything as well. But that's the basic crux of it. So what you can do now is you can get these container cranes. The ship-to-shore gantry crane moves cargo containers between ships and the shore. Reach stackers handle the cargo containers between the container cranes and the storage areas within the cargo port. Right, so basically these are like where your ships are going to come along, and we should be able to stack them. I'll go along here. Oh wait, there we go. So that's how they snap on, right? So we can literally like snap one here. There's another style here we can put on, right, and then we can put another one over here, which I can't really yet. And then we've got these small cargo container yards, right, that can go in. Thinking like somewhere like along here would work like that. We've got some small warehouses. What if I move you? A little bit of anarchy like that. And then we'll get a small warehouse in here. Right. We've got some tank farms as well. What's this? Small bulk storage yard, which we can get in up here, I think, can we? Are you telling me you're the perfect width for that, but I can't get it on there? Well, you know what? We might be able to get you along here, though. Two, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Seriously, game. Oh my gosh, I just want you to hook up on there. Don't know why that's so hard. That's 2 lane. Oh, this is one way. This is one way, Ham. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so you get all these different storage facilities through here, right, that can do stuff. And you can keep fleshing it out. Now, here's one thing I don't know. I don't know if you can go ahead and put... throw these behind here. I don't know if you can go ahead and put buildings in and around through here, through the gated port community area. I just don't know. I need to get this, please, so we can draw this out here. Hope that works. Yeah, I really hope they work.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain.
We'll see how that goes.
Until emergency services manage to get the fires.
Oh, we are losing. Oh, we're losing a lot of money. Oh, I've spent a lot of money. Okay. Yeah, we need to basically pump in a heap of stuff down here. Let's get a little bit more of this going on, shall we? And now this stuff. Is that the low rent housing there? Yeah. Okay, sweet. So, try this stuff again. Yeah, sweet. We'll see if that helps our money swing in the opposite direction, because we're losing at hand over fist right now. Ugh. Right, and then man, oh man, we are needing so much commercial in here. All right, I don't see any ships spawning in yet. Oh, I haven't set up any. Friggin'. Of course I haven't. So, the one thing I didn't do was set up cargo route. We'll set it up with like you. Okay, you will be that one. And then we'll get one that's like that color. And you will be that one. Right. We'll see if that helps with our import export. Not that we're going to be importing. We're probably going to be importing a lot of stuff as opposed to selling. Here we've got a cargo ship right now coming in. So this is the bridges and ports update stuff. So this is this is like the beginnings of what it looks like. We'll see what it's like when it comes in. It's probably got what? It's got furniture and vehicles on board. So these are all the stuff that we're importing. Oh, we've got a horrible mess with the ground here. Oh, can we not fix that? We can't fix that. Here we go, coming in with the first deposit. And there it is there. It gets dropped off. I would assume, yeah, look at that. And then it's cargoing things away. Don't forget to, you mean to put a tariff on those goods? No tariffs in this city, mate. No tariffs here, Johnny. Where are you dropping that off to? In there. That didn't go well. There we go. That fixed that. Let me just try and reconstitute the land here. I can't. I wonder if it has to do with your cargo ship thingy. What if I go ahead now? Can I get that in there? I can't. Because I had anarchy on. Can do that. I'd have to cover that up with something else. Stuff that we can come back to it later though and figure it out. It's not to worry. But anyway, you get the idea of the ports, right? And how they work. So there's smaller ones, larger ones, medium ones, and that sort of stuff. And what we need to do now, it all works into this production facility here that we've got. Our grain's upgraded, right? So you can see we actually do have a surplus here of 16 ton. So the good thing is, what we should be doing is we should be shipping out grain. Like grain should be one of the things we're exporting now because we don't use it, all of it. So what we'll do is be whatever the surplus is should be getting shipped out anyway. That's how it's supposed to work. So it brings everything financially in order for us. We are doing not too bad property-wise, by the way. Oh, this is what I was after. Yes, I want these, please, and I want... oh my gosh, I didn't realize we were doing this. Stop it. Oh, okay, cool. I'm down with it. I'm all about it. All right, I'm gonna get some homes, some beachy homes. Actually, are we gonna do it with these? I think we're gonna do it with these down here. Yeah. And then I want some more homes, please. And then I want these French ones here. Right, that's going to start getting our money lifted and shifted in the right direction, I'm pretty sure. It's probably not going to hurt to have... Oh, look at the cars filing in that direction now. That's really good. It's probably not going to hurt having a connection, you know, from here over to there. Be nice to do it as a bridge though, wouldn't it? I don't think I've left myself enough space. But to be fair, it probably could get a connection like that. Right. Sweet. So there is a connection between here and over there now, which is going to help us. A roundabout's probably not a bad idea there for the moment.
Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions
improve. It makes sense, and then we'll set up another sort of suburby section just here. More, so we've got plenty of school space. We probably could throw stuff in here. I don't know if I was going to go like a shopping sort of style thing again, like this. See how that looks in there. All right, these are oh, we're flooded.
You're listening to Deluxe Relax with Alice Brash. Don't go away.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end
Let's see how that goes.
bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate.
Yeah, I think we'll tree up this area and we'll... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business...
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to
Yeah,
crops
so
and
what I'll
property
do
is
now
expected. We urge citizens
is just put some
to stay
tree
inside
stuff in here.
until the storm is past.
And then that'll be fine, I think.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
A chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if you're heading out...
Put some parks in and stuff and it'll be fine. You know, something like that. It'll come along nicely. And then we'll get a few more things in and around here. Some walking tracks, maybe some harbour. Fix that road up. And then we've got a little beach section here. Maybe we can fix that road up now, Ham. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We're back in the positive in terms of money though, which is really good. But yeah, essentially we want to be supplying the way that everything's changed now. We definitely now want to be supplying our town with all of this stuff as opposed to us importing it, which is what we're doing. We're literally importing everything now. So we'll set up like the tree farms, stone ore, food production businesses and so forth. We'll get a bit of a sort of high-rise sectiony town here before spreading out and going to some other areas around this map. Oh my god, there's a whole snowy area on this map. It's crazy. The cool thing is we're gonna have ships coming in and out. We'll get some trains rolling in. This is just a small port. I'm going to call it there today though, guys, because I'm not going to stretch my voice anymore. That's 2.5 hours. I would have liked to have gone 3 hours, but I'm going to leave it there at 2.5. And we'll be back tomorrow. I'll check in with the others for multiplayer stuff, but I'm just going to leave it there for today. We're definitely going to come back to do some more City Skylines though. I actually want to do a proper big build on live stream for a bit. But good night, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Typical Steven, I know. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm not going to stretch it anymore today. And I'll chat to you later. All right, team. Have a great rest of your day, afternoon and evening. And I'll see you all a little bit later. Bye.